surrounds New Jersey, around the clock. This is News 12 New Jersey.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Eric Lanscona here with Len Turner as well as Dave Kern. Now, you might think losing two loved ones just hours apart would be too painful to bear.
Yeah, but a family in Mendham says they wouldn't have wanted it any other way. News 12 New Jersey's John Kleekamp with the story of a love so strong, even death couldn't get in the way.
You won't see anyone crying in this story. There's just too much to celebrate. There's 6-month-old Brody, the youngest of 35 great-grandchildren, and 13-year-old Christine, the youngest grandchild. There are 39 of them.
It was a true blessing, a miracle that it happened the way it did.
The story starts nearly 80 years ago. Percy Stanley and Jane O'Halloran were just teenagers then, but they were destined to spend the rest of their lives together.
He promised her that he would never leave her, and he never left her.
Percy married Jane in 1940, and they had 8 children. The kids grew up hearing the story of how their parents met at a New Year's Eve party.
At midnight, the first thing I always call my parents and wish them Happy New Year because I knew it was the night they met.
The Stanleys celebrated 67 anniversaries while passing on the secrets to a strong marriage from one generation to the next.
You just always knew. You just always knew that they loved each other no matter what was going on in our lives or their lives.
On Monday, at age 92, Mrs. Stanley passed away in her sleep while her 93-year-old husband lay in a semi-coma. Mr. Stanley, they say, never woke up, never knew his wife was gone. Or did he? Just 36 hours later, Mr. Stanley died too.
And I'm sure when he got to heaven, she probably said, "Where the hell have you been for 36 hours?" You know?
Despite the laughter and smiles, there is a sadness here in the Stanley house, but it's a sweet kind of sadness, the kind that comes at the end of a very good love story.
There's no doubt that their love story had a happy ending. You couldn't have written the story any better. It was wonderful.
Yes, it truly was a wonderful story, one of enduring love that's giving the family comfort during a very emotional time. Now, they used to worry how one parent would get by without the other. Now they say they are happy because they believe their parents are happy. And the family says when they met when they were 13 and 14 back in the 20s, that was it for them. They never saw anybody else after that.
Such a great story. And you hear about things like this. You hear about a husband or a wife passing away and then the other not so long afterwards. But in 36 hours, it's wow.
It's powerful stuff. Thanks, John.
Sure.